So, senseis, it's finally time. I actually finally have him here. He's in the top left. Wait, I'm pointing in the wrong direction. He's in the top right. If you don't know who this person with the sexy ass one on the screen, this is Tomoyu, one of my YouTube frogs that I've met a couple months ago when I reacted to his Blue Archive video, trying out for the first time. And he's here right now, and I finally get to talk to him. So, Tomoyu, introduce yourself.
What's good, everybody? Tomoyo. Call me Tomo. It's easier that way. I made content about gacha games. I started like 6 months ago. Can't fucking remember. I made a video about Blue Archive. A lot of senseis enjoyed it, so got the attention of Darkness over here. We talked, and we're finally making something together.
Yeah, it took a minute for us to finally get something. Of course, we have busy lives outside of gacha. Crazy, right? Even though some people would beg to differ, be like, "You only goon," and like, "You kind of right, but also work." So I ain't got much to say. We busy, but I'm here today to ask him a few questions on why he was interested in Blue Archive, his favorite student, pretty much, anything related to the game, and pretty much how he just came about this game. So I'm gonna ask the first easiest question is, how did you learn about Blue Archive, and why did you start playing it?
Alright, so I've mentioned this in the first video, the only video rather, but I have played or have my account since day one. I actually played it for a bit before. The thing was, I knew of the game because I remember this one content creator back from the fucking Genshin days. This one Korean content creator was making a video about Blue Archive, and I saw I can't remember her fucking name. Is that Sumugi, the girl from what was it? The Justice team? I can't fucking remember names, man. I'm very terrible with names. But I remember seeing that one girl, and I thought she was cool as fuck. And then I saw that the game was coming out on global, right around November. Got it, play for a bit. Then I don't exactly remember why I stopped actually. But I liked the game. I really liked the art style and music is something that I always liked about the game. But I think I'm just kind of bad at keeping up with gacha games, especially if I play them on my phone. Like, the only real gacha game I play on my phone is Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, but I've been playing that shit for like 7 years. And so, I kind of just stopped. And then, how many years has it been? Like 3 or 4 years pass, I start making YouTube videos. And at this point, what I do with my channel, I just want to try games. I just want to try a lot of games. And so, I figured it would be a good time to come back to Blue Archive and see how it is. And I really enjoy my time. I still play it, not as often because I'm just terrible at keeping up with 7 games, but yeah, that's how it happened.
Okay, first off, you need to cut that game off. You gotta cut some games off. 7? You're about to
Yeah.
kill yourself, literally, when next year drops. I'm telling you right now. Bye.
Listen, I don't play them all I don't play each of them every day. Like, it's some periods I play one game, some other periods I play another. And even then, in a lot of these games, I just log in and do dailies. Like, wait, let me actually count these games. It's Dokkan, WoA, HSR, ZZZ, Nikkei, then Blue Archive. I just got back into Mamusume, but I'm probably just gonna drop it until Global comes out. And what else? I'm probably forgetting something. Let me check out my desktop. I'm definitely forgetting something.
There's just
I mean,
way.
Genshin like once every few months. I don't enjoy my time in Genshin, but
Why you enjoy?
it is what it is.
Like what?
Much
This
time.
man said 7 guys, bro. 7, like what? But his story is kind of similar to mine when it comes to how I came to Blue Archive. I do like my first ever character from introduced from Blue Archive. I remember this was Sayori, but I didn't know the game itself. But I knew who Sayori was. And then that's when I saw Karin, Azuna, pretty much those two. I saw Azuna second, and then I saw Karin third. So those were like the 3 main characters I saw first before I actually got into the game Blue Archive. So his whole situation was he played in the beginning, I didn't. So he had a whole taste of the game firsthand, which is interesting. pretty.
Oh, by the way, I misspoke. The character I saw was Tsurugi, not Tsumugi. Tsumugi's a whole another character. I saw Tsurugi.
Yeah. Wait, Sumuki?
Tsumugi is another character.
Wait,
It's
Tatsu?
not.
No, no, fine. No, no.
Pretty sure Tsumugi is like non-playable character. I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Yeah, I think. I was just about. Wait. Say the name again, or say the image in Discord.
Tsurugi, the I mean,
Oh, the goth. Are you talking
crazy,
about the goth character?
the crazy, not the crazy girl.
Yeah. That's crazy goth enough. That's goth enough. Yeah, her. I was literally trying to think. I'm like, I know what character
I
he's talking
misspoke.
about.
I misspoke.
Oh, no, they get on me when I missay stuff too. I'm not even lying.
But also, I'm very terrible with names in general.
I'm bad at names. I always see in my comments like Professor Darkness trying not to say the name incorrectly. Challenge impossible. I don't know names like that. All right, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. I'm trying my best. Damn it. But moving on to actual characters. Currently, who is your favorite character in the game? And why? Haruna?
Haruna. Here's the thing. I mean, in general, in life, I love me a girl that appreciates food. And she's the food appreciator in that fucking game. And also, I don't know, playing her what do you call
Momo
it?
Talk?
Yeah, on the Momo Talk stories. I thought she was just the sweetest little thing, even though I don't know. She's perfect for me. I don't know.
Okay, did not expect Haruna to be the one person that you would like. I was low key thinking of like somebody else.
Like who?
I don't know, like Fuka, because she's also a foodie, but she cooks. She's the one that cooks. If you know who Fuka is.
Yeah, I know Fuka.
I was thinking because you said food, and I thought of Fuka.
I like Haruna better. I don't know.
Huh. I guess I don't know what you. I'm guessing you just like. Do you like the food? The food squad? That's what I call them.
I do.
That makes more sense now. Makes a whole bunch more sense now. You literally like food, and you like the food squad. So if you guys wonder, he likes. Oh shit! Hold on. The names. There's two of them. There's two of them are goats. I can't say the name.
The
Akari.
Gourmet Club, something like that.
Akari, I think, is one of them, and Uzumi is the other one. They both, oh my god, they're both fucking big, and so it's already hard enough. But I know one is blonde and the other one has like gray hair. Yep, and then Fuka is like not actually in there, but she keeps getting captured every time. So
Yeah.
she's like in the club, but unintentionally not supposed to be in there. But when you get to I will say this: when you do get to Volume F, you're gonna like them a lot more.
Oh.
Because that is surprisingly very important. Unironically.
More reason to fucking finish.
Like, unironically, they became important. And I had to tell that to chat. I was like, how? Out of all groups to really see to be like showcased a lot, they were the ones. I was not expecting it. But when you get to that point, you'll see what I mean. But this man likes Haruda, the whole food group, that is not what I was expecting. But speaking of story, he's still finishing it up, but currently throughout the chapters that you've read, like, what are your thoughts on the current state of the story? Because that is one thing people will give granted for Blue Archive. If you play Blue Archive, I'm being honest, you're there for the characters and the story. This is the kind of game where you play for story to enjoy it to its fullest. And everybody else can agree with that. Because the story and missions aren't tied together, they're separated, so you can read what you want in story, and then you can do missions on the side. So currently, what do you think about it?
Alright, so it's been a while since I've last done it, but it is very fucking interesting in terms of how they're setting up the world. Like, I did not expect this level of world building in a waifu collector. That's not what I was expecting, honestly. And I mean, it's the last one I've done, but like volume 3, the whole power struggle in the what's the name of the school?
Trinity. Gehenna and Trinity.
In Trinity.
Yeah.
The whole power struggle in Trinity was, I mean, I wouldn't call it out of left field, but it's not something you expect in a game that looks like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's one of those.
And so
games...
it intrigued me so much because some of my favorite animes in a lot of them, like political relations are very important. Like reincarnated as a slime, like a lot of it is politics. But
Yeah, it
I
really
enjoy
is.
that, and I enjoy that in anime. Even that in Overlord, I haven't finished the Overlord.
I'm still on season 1.
There's no real reason why. I just kind of have. I've watched 2 seasons on the 4. I think I'll finish it at some point. But the thing is, I really like when like there's the political struggle in a in a story because for one, it's very realistic, and
Yeah,
for two, like I think it's very hard to write coherent political struggle. But when they do, it's always fucking amazing.
because how I see it is political struggle in real life, boring. Snooze fest. It is a fucking snooze
It's a
fest for
snooze
me.
fest because we don't know the backstories or we don't know the inner workings. Here, we're shown the inner workings.
Yeah, that's the
Like
difference. Like,
whenever I see I don't know a documentary about like policies that have been made like 80 years ago, and then see the stories of people who have been there. I don't know, like people who worked at the government for whatever that happened. It's always so fucking interesting to learn from their perspective. But like when you are just the average Joe and you see whoever's in office do some stupid shit, you don't know what's happened behind the scenes,
yeah,
and that's why it just politics is just boring.
it's very boring. But when it comes to like these stories, because there's always like a spin to it. Like, say like there's a story with obviously there's magic involved, and there's the whole because one of the common things, one of the common political things is obviously like the rich and the poor kind of dynamic,
Yep.
like rich and the poor dynamic. Oh, the strong and the weak. Obviously, strong on we've seen it before. Strong on the top, weak on the bottom, all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. But in this case, with Gehenna and Trinity, it's one side. They don't like each other. We've seen it through the story. They don't like each other. Is it is what it is. Trinity is more of elegance. What's that? Fuck. Trying to use big fancy words here. Etiquette. There we go. Etiquette and all that kind of shit. Gehenna is more of chaos, being yourself, doing whatever the
Just
fuck
full
you like.
freedom.
Full,
Freedom.
yup, full of demons, full of demon children. But and that's the whole thing. They do not like each other because their values and stuff just do not align. And ever since they were trying to do this treaty, bro, you saw them holding up the flags. They do not like each other at all. They they do not want this treaty to happen. They're like, we gotta be with these filthy animals. And it's like, yeah, yeah. And Mika was yeah, it's almost saying Mika was just Mika in that story. He's not done yet, but he'll understand. He will see the even slower descent into madness of this whole chapter. This is crazy. It definitely is.
I have a question about is Volume F the actual end of the story?
It is the end of this whole. It's pretty much the magnum opus of this part one.
Part. Wait, so Volume F ends, and then there's another part of the story.
Volume F ends, and that's when we're going to be pretty much starting technically part 2 of the story.
And that's been going on for how long?
It's been it just ended for us. I think 2 years in, if I'm correct, since Global was 6 months behind. I believe it is 2 years because third anniversary happened. Yeah, I think 2 years. So they finished. I believe correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the comments. But I think it's 2 years that they finished that part. So now we're moving into Hyakuako, which has their own episode 1, and then we've been getting more events of Shanghai. We haven't had a main story of Shanghai. We haven't had a main story of Gehenna yet, and it looks like we're instead of doing those schools, we're doing into the Deca gravification because JP just announced another main story chapter for them. So it seems like we're getting more stuff on the Deca bosses and all that. Because Chokma is the newest boss and he's a Deca boss. So we're getting more lore on that. But Volume F, that pretty much concludes what happened. Because that's when you'll learn about Terror. You'll learn about Terror's whole thing. Because that whole thing is just her thing. Because it gets very interesting around that point of what the fuck is happening.
Wait, I have a question, but I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. Is Volume 1, Chapter 3 before or after Volume F? Like,
After.
chronologically? Oh,
Yeah, it's after because that's when Terror is show. Terror is pretty much there as well. So yeah, don't.
got it.
I think it's locked because you got to do F. They literally lock that and they lock the bunny, the bunny episode 2 as well. So the Bunny Squad volume 4, they locked that and they locked the chapter 1 of volume 3 because those are spoilers. They literally have
Uh,
spoilers in there, so you got to do volume F in order to do those.
okay, makes sense.
So when you get to those points, you'll understand what I'm talking about because it is definitely Blue Archive is not the game that you think it is. If you really think like it's not what you think it is now, oh, it truly is gonna be not what you think it is later on when you get to Volume F and finishing it. Even I was confused as well. You know who
I
Aris
mean,
is?
yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll learn about her in Volume 2.
I mean, I've played. I finished Volume 2. I think. Yeah, I think I did.
Holy shit!
But
Not what I was expecting at all. But we're gonna do a lot of good stuff though. I can't wait to see what they're gonna be doing for 4th anniversary, which is gonna be January next month. I said next month. No, not December.
wait, 4th anniversary? That's JP, right?
JP. Well, all of us. Yeah, JP. So 4th anniversary for them, for Blue Archive in general. It's gonna be in January, and we're gonna be seeing what happens. A lot of people are saying, are trying to. Actually, this goes into another question. Out of all characters you've seen right now, currently that are in NPC jail that you have seen, or that you know of, is there somebody that you would like to see as playable?
Oh Lord. I will need to think about this, but I mean, is the Millennium President still an NPC?
Noah?
The red girl, the girl that's dressed in black and has like red.
Oh,
eyes, I think.
Oh, Rio? Yeah, she's still NPC.
I would like to have her as playable, but
A lot of people do.
other than that, I can't think of any NPC characters off the top of my head. Really, maybe I should just look them up.
A lot of
NPC.
people want her to be playable. Another character that people want to see playable is Saya. That is another.
Saya.
You know who the mouse?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people really want her to be playable. I always ask like, do you want? She's gonna be a special type because she doesn't hold a gun or anything. We never seen her fight before. I don't think she can fight, so she's just gonna be special type. But people really want to see her being used, so we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. And all
I'm
right,
looking at the page. Wait, Erica is an NPC?
yes, Kiara
Bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Bro.
Hey, look, the pink they had to get the Garu in first, and Kiara is so fucking good though. That's just me though. I like the Garu, the pink hair Garu girl. She's a lot. She showed a lot more personality in the story and just her as a character in general. I want to get her just for her Momo talks, because I think her Momo talks to be so fucking good. And I've seen art of her. Dear God, it's crazy. Also, you know what? No, let me segue into one more question. And this is about the community overall. What are your thoughts on the community? Like first initial thoughts and then like afterwards. Like
Initial
when you settled
thoughts. I mean, the thing is, like, I was always like kind of adjacent and aware of the community and how it was. Are from Blue Archive, just community I was in mostly, which was the VTuber community. So I knew already what I was getting into. I just think you guys are so fucking funny. I just think you guys are so fucking funny in general. And other than like some weirdos on Twitter, it's been pretty chill, honestly. Like I've seen like on Twitter with Blue Archive, a lot of the most I don't know, like out of left field opinions of all time. And I don't know if they're trolling or if they're serious about some things, but in general, you guys are pretty funny and you're pretty welcoming to people who actually just try to enjoy the game.
They're not really. That was with me. They don't really. They welcome you in and will show you the way and show you how to play and read the story. Because that's how I had to go through. They pretty much showed me how to play through the whole story in order, and showed me how to play the game and how to get to these certain parts of the like the missions and stuff. Because I got hard stuck on a story mission, and I was like, all right, we're just gonna sit down and build real quick, and we just built up a team so we can pretty much beat this to advance in the story. So they're pretty much very welcoming in that sense. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this 4th anniversary stream, because we're gonna be live, and I can't wait to see Seiya fans cry again. It's gonna be amazing. Because you don't understand when Idol Mari, Mine, and Sakurogo got shown off. Sakudo, I think that's how you say her name. Everybody was like, where's Seiya? That was Twitter. That was JP Twitter, and that was regular Twitter. Where's Seiya at? Where's Seiya? Oh my god. Y'all, stop. They not coming because you keep asking, damn it. I feel like that's the reason why. She's just not coming. You keep asking. Maybe they just don't have anything Trinity related yet. And it looks like the way they're going with, they're not going to be doing Trinity for 4th anniversary, it looks like. I think we're going back to Millennium for the time being, with the whole Deca story being added. So if y'all wanted to see some Seiya, I'm sorry, but it just ain't gonna happen. I'm just sorry. But we'll see what happens when that time goes through. And with that, boys, that is it for right now. I pretty much asked like the basic stuff. I would ask more of the story, but clearly he's not far enough right now. So for right now, that is it. Is there any final thoughts you would like to mow you?
Final thoughts. Game's really good. I'm lazy, so I haven't finished the story, and I'm sorry about that. I want to, and I will. Like
there's so much story shit I want to talk about, bro.
I hope to finish it by the end of this month. That's the objective.
I really hope you finish.
And nothing much to say, honestly. The game's really good. Been having fun.
And with that, y'all, it's been him. It's been real. It's been fun. We finally got another BA. We finally got another Sensei that's a content creator on the fucking channel. Thank God. Go watch him and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what else this YouTuber thing say. He's in the description.
Like, comment, subscribe, kids.
Yeah, there you go. I be forgetting to say that sometimes, because I just be like, I just say my thoughts and then click unrecord. Click the button, not record anymore. But yeah, thanks everybody stopping by. This was very interesting. I'll see y'all later.
Peace out.
I ain't gon' let it get to me, I'm just gon' creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my